Woza, welcome back to another ZOZA Sports Cast episode. And today, in absentia, though najua nakuja, Yassin is coming, but today, we have one guy who's been lost, who has not been found, but has been found today in the past like 2 years. 2 years, 1 year.
Just about 1 year.
Yeah, man. Mzoefu amerudi. The prodigal son is back, my niggas. The prodigal son is flipping back. Instead today, we have Shapiru.
Yes, sir. Nobody in the studio for round of applause, but you know, it's everything. It's our mamba. Tunyime tu hizo makofi.
Piga nduru, bro. Piga nduru.
It's alright. It's cool, but bro, I'm happy to be back, man.
Yeah, man.
It's been a long minute. The Sportscast has been moving crazy, man. It's on some crazy awards right now. I'm seeing, man. So, look, I'm just happy to be back here, man. Just excited, man.
Has it 2023, yeah?
No, 2020 last year, bro. I think we did something last. Was it
2023? Bro, it's 2023. The last time you seen here was 2023.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Because I remember the first episode that I did record with Zoza.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're talking about Sportscast.
Yes.
Yeah,
the last episode that I did with Zoza.
Yeah.
Actually, the first. It was like 2 episodes after you came.
Right.
It was about the golden balls or something. Pause.
Nah. I think I did a couple, like 5, maybe 6, 7. Then now you took over from there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm serious. Yeah.
But
it's been a minute. That's the point. Yeah.
Anyway, before Yassin akuje, there are a couple of interesting stories that I have seen on the internet over the past like 1 week or something. Are you familiar with Kenyan football?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
To a certain degree.
Oh, to a certain degree.
Yeah, to a certain degree. You know what? I do have a favorite team. I don't have a team that I could say that I support fully. But I do like Gor Mahia. So
actually, nikiwa Coast for like over the weekend, there was a guy I asked if he's a Manchester United fan.
Yeah.
You know what he told me?
Nah.
Sisi tuwafuata bendera. And I'm like, what do you mean wafuata bendera? He's like, pali team inashinda, si tuko. Pali team inashindwa, tunaende yo team inashinda. So I'm like, this lot are fluid, yeah?
That's such a skewed logic, though.
So it's giving you for some reason.
No, no, the thing is, and I said this some time back when I was at 1-2 TV, I said, the reason I support, not that I support, that I like Gor Mahia, because I followed it because of a certain player who I knew who went to Gor, and once your boy gets to such leagues, you'd be inclined to follow his story on that club. So you remember Francis Kahata when he joined Gor. So Mina Jonito because tulikuwa sides za Thika. Kahata was in one of the schools that was neighboring. So like we used to follow that local football and everything. So once he joined that, I was like, you know what? Not joined. I followed it. I followed it. I don't know. I'm not going to be hypocritical and say that I support. I watch KPL a lot, but if kama mtuka Saddam ampata team Shabana juzi tu, then I believe I still have time.
Akona bahati sana. Kuna time flani I wanted all the smoke in that specific pod. We were cooking Shabana vibaya. You remember that pod? We were cooking Shabana vibaya. I think it's because they got whooped. Walipigwa na team gani? You know what? Ati? Juzi. Last week but one.
Right.
But you know what? We don't care about that team anymore, man. But anyway, recently, kulikuwa na story I saw over this past week.
Okay.
Mathare United versus APS Bomet. It ended in a draw on Sunday.
Right.
Wapi? Kericho Stadium.
Yeah.
But now, a couple of... Actually, the coach, John Kamau, this is what he said. We played on a pitch where rice can be planted.
From the pictures, that was very evident.
As you can see.
From the pictures, that pitch was diabolical.
Mbaya.
Yeah.
Now, I think we've been talking about this thing over and over and over again.
Yeah.
The condition of our Kenyan pitches.
For sure.
Right now, again, narudia tena, we are about to host close to the 3 of the biggest clubs quote unquote, in Africa. We are hosting Wydad. We are hosting Azam. We've hosted Al Sahel or something. Hiyo timu ya Umija. Sorry nimeipronounce vibaya. And in future, we are going to be, next year, but we are going to be hosting a couple of AFCON games. Now, itabaki tumeshinda tu tuki-call out our management, the FKF. Mathare United coach amesema tunacheza kwa rice plantations. Na pali tunaelekea over this couple of months, if I'm not wrong, it's going to be raining. We've witnessed a couple of rainy
patches. Okay.
Hey chief, unaonaje story? Because mimi nimekuwa nikivent. These guys have been venting. Jonito has been venting that picture.
You've been very vocal, and I've been hearing all about it. So the thing is about, we've had a change in leadership. The best we can hope for is that the new leadership are not the same people who just listen to people's grievances and just do nothing. Or when they want to do something, they do something half-heartedly. Because we've seen things happen, maybe in pitches, they try to renovate how they look, the outlook, outside and everything. But after a couple of months, you're back to the same story about that same pitch. So it begs the question, what was really done? And from what I usually see is that we have not really invested in that quality where when you go like let's just use Europe just I know it's a long shot, but when these guys talk about pitches, there are certain standards for a football pitch, a certain drainage system to a football pitch, because of course rain is a blessing from God. We can't complain about rain, but when it happens, you have to be also ready that pitch is going to be waterlogged at some point. So you have the infrastructure that drainage system of that pitch is also okay. So we have not really invested in fully in that infrastructure where we can say that once that pitch is waterlogged and everything, there is measures in place to make sure that it's playable or it's in good condition for like the next match or a match that may be being played the next day if that happened maybe overnight, right? So we still have a long way to go, but I'm somewhat a bit more positive or a bit more optimistic as to where we are right now, because when you look at this scene, when you look at what like this particular podcast is doing, ZOZA Sports Cast, it's really talking about the Kenyan Premier League. We have a lot of other podcasts as well in the same scene. People are really investing. And then when you look at what happened during the CHAN, and the engagement that was there during that time, when you get the local people now wanting to go to matches and everything, that whole conversation, bringing people talking about the Kenyan Premier League, can only be positive. The more we talk about it, the more we try to get a solution for it. So we are in a very bad place right now, but the good thing is there's the conversation that's being had, which is what we're doing right now.
Interesting, man. At least meskia jama. There's another guy who's just put a few cents onto this topic, man. Anyway, moving on swiftly. Our star boy, topic of the week also, is back to training. We are talking about Bajaber.
Of course.
But his team, Simba, wameanza maneno mingi. They are saying that they want to loan him to some team called JKTF. Let me confirm the name.
Something of the sort.
Wanataka kumloan huko. JKT Tanzania. Ndio apate playing time. The guy has not even played. Amecheza too much moja. Na zilikuwa a few minutes. What do you think about that situation?
I think I will let the former where his former team was. He's got the shot, so give us your thoughts.
By the way, anataka kurudi pia police.
Wow, sijaona hizo nini, but you know hajakuwa na match fitness pia, so you can't compare him with the other people, the other players in Simba, because pia wamecheza magame, pia wamecheza hizo CAF and nini, so they are very fit. So for him, he had an injury. That's why actually alitokanga camp ya Harambee Stars to finalize his move to TZ. and then going to TZ, the injury pia alicheza pre-season. So definitely alicheza pre-season with an injury and everything. So inaendelea kuongezeka. So if I was a Simba fan or something to do with Simba, I'd definitely give him time because I know Baja. That's a star boy. I know what he can do. I know his capabilities and everything. So if they only give him time and everything, or even that loan move if it's to happen, it's a good idea because they'll see what he can do. They'll see what he'll do there, and they definitely will recall him back.
But apparently he's not happy. He wants to come back to police.
We need him. Oh my! We need him. To be honest, we need him. Yeah, to be honest, we really need him.
I find it interesting that I'm not a superstitious person. But I'm also someone who likes to look at coincidences and when stories come out.
Let's go back kidogo. A king doesn't announce.
Where are you going with it?
Let's just continue.
So I believe the timing of this whole story, first of all, is like very wrong. Of course, him being a Kenyan, first of all, in Tanzania, and of course, condemning whatever is going on there. And that story, I didn't like how it just came out just now. And if you guys knew that you're going maybe like to treat him and everything, and maybe the fact that he didn't have those games and he didn't have much fitness, I believe for most clubs, they usually know that this player will be sent out on loan at a particular point, and that story would have broken a bit earlier. And then guys, especially the Kenyan media, as guys receiving the story, would be like, okay, actually makes sense. Once he's back, maybe because he's not been with the team, maybe enough. So he goes and gets his playing time and then comes back to the team. But at this point in time, it's a bit tricky for me, and I don't see why they should have waited maybe that long for them to say now they all of a sudden sending him out on loan instead of giving him a few matches and then be like, okay, you're not up to speed yet, so maybe come January or come some period like that, then now you can go out on loan. But without giving him time, it's a bit questionable.
It doesn't make sense.
To add on to your point, I feel like the way we say Githeri Media in Kenya, I feel kuna Githeri Media in Tanzania. These guys, let's run back kidogo. Turudi nyuma kiasi. These guys actually said they wanted Bajaber from the get-go. And it's not like these guys. It's the fan base.
For sure.
You remember? Kila mahali unaona Simba, we want Mohamed Bajaber. We want Mohamed Bajaber. The same guys right now, they actually want to tema him. They want to take him. Well, it's fine. Watch out after your game time. But whatever you said, wampe matches ka mbili. Ama moja, mbili ikienda maybe average. 3 ama 4 ikienda sana. They assess him and then they take him out on loan. But now, Jama amerudi, and I highly feel like kuna probability kubwa sana atachukua time kabla ingie kwa hiyo team, first team.
Honestly, that's a top club and that's top players also.
Now, if you look at have you guys seen the physicality of these guys?
Oh my.
These guys are huge, bro. Out majitu. Oh my goodness. So, me picturing Moha right now akijel na hii first team na pali wako itakuwa bit mbadala. So Yassin saying that akiweza rudi police, I will also be the happiest man.
Mimi akirudi naweza enjoy mbaya.
Lakini inaweza kuwa noma pia for us. Hiyo masa ingine.
but if he's to go anyone on loan where he would be comfortable, he knows the players, he knows the environment. Absolutely, police is making the most sense right now.
Let's just wait and see whatever is going to happen.
But just know he's a top guy. He's a top guy.
I
know what he's capable of. But you know, the last time he played a competitive match, I guess was last season. It's been long. Because the last season, the game against Shabana, I wasn't there. The game against Gor Mahia, I wasn't there. And then he was called up to the Harambee Stars for Chan. He didn't play a single game. He went to TZ, and in Tanzania, he only played a couple of friendlies. I remember him scoring a very beautiful goal and everything. So I think we should just give him time. Let's not just rule him off out and everything.
Absolutely.
Because he's a top lad. He's a star boy. He's a house. Actually, even talking about Bajaber, I saw someone in TikTok. Somebody after Benny had announced his Harambee Stars match squad against for
Happy birthday Kochari.
for Equatorial and Senegal.
Yeah.
So this guy comes to TikTok and he's like, what happened to Bajabir? Tangu uende Tanzania, umekuwa chini. And he was like, you're not living the hype. I'm like, boy, that's somebody who is injured. Why? Know your players. Know your players. Honestly, know your players. Know your country players.
No,
like,
for sure.
That's someone who has an injury. He's recovering. He hasn't played a single game in Tanzania. How do you expect him to be in the Harambee Stars squad, honestly?
From time and time again. Nyi watu wenye mnaonanga whole TikTok.
Huyo nilitaka ni comment, but I was like, no, let me just not pick fights where, exactly.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Wacheni kuona mpira TikTok. That is what Yassin is trying to say. Mnaona mpira TikTok. Stop, man.
Kujeni study.
Kujeni study. Aya, guys. So, as we progress, tunaingia international break. Tusisahau pia, sahi, our SportPesa League. Number 1, we have Gor Mahia. Number 2, Homeboys. Number 3, we have Nairobi United. Number 4?
FC Leopards.
Correct. number 11, we have...
Oh my God, Police.
We have Police. Guys,
tell them the matches.
We
have we've played like 5 matches.
Guys have played like 8 matches so far.
5.
And they have 8 wins.
Last time guys have played 8 matches.
Guys have played 8 and us we played 5, right?
Kakamega Homeboys ndo wamecheza 8 matches.
Police,
they have 5.
5, exactly.
FC Leopards, we have 7.
Yeah.
Still, bado
How many points do you have?
Sisi. 12.
12 na sisi 8. And tuko na many games.
Hamshindi zote.
Pray for Tusker. Just don't Tusker going to see bad things.
Right now.
Trust you me, Tusker going to see bad things.
Our mini defending champions.
Yeah, I know.
Siwamini sahi.
Siwamini kina nani?
Police say siwamini.
Thank God. Thank you.
Siwamini.
I want this kind of energy.
You know why?
Thank you. I want this kind of energy, yeah.
Sahi, as we speak, Goro wameanza ku-upgrade, wameanza kukuja. I told you Kakamega Homeboys itakuwa tu wape time.
Wamekuwa tu hivyo. Like
time watashuka.
No,
wameanza kushuka.
Hawatashuka.
Si kushuka ligi. Nasema watatoka hiyo top the number 1 spot. Wameshuka sasa number 2.
Last season they finished at 3rd after Police.
How baby league, that's what I'm trying.
Of course, okay. FC Tabeba.
Tunakujia league, my boy. We're coming for this league. I don't know why you guys are blind. We're coming for this league.
I'm not saying that Kakamega Tabeba, but will FC
Tabeba
the title?
We're coming for the 13th title this time.
Crazy. I want to understand Kakamega Homeboys and AFC. Is there like a local rivalry there or something like?
There has to be. Like I feel like there has to be because it's a Western team.
Western team. Most of what are really so.
Kuna rivalry ingine crazy. Lakini
I want it to. You know.
Chui ni cool, man. Chui ni cool. Hey.
You guys are playing Gor Mahia on 30th, not 31st. Sorry.
Now at the same time, pia kuna big game. Your time. Kuna Chelsea Arsenal. We are getting.
That's a big weekend. Okay.
So,
but I feel like FC Leopards Gor is bigger than Arsenal Chelsea.
Come on. You see, this is why we invite Yassin to this podcast. This man is literally cooking right now. Rudia tena. Ukiangalia hiyo kamera ama ni kamera gani ni? Yes. Ile pale.
Mashemeji derby is bigger than Arsenal versus Chelsea. So you guys,
ladies and gents, you heard it from Yassin.
Bigger where?
It's bigger than the system, man. It's bigger than the system.
It's bigger. Oh, it's bigger.
It has bigger drums. That's for sure.
No, guys. If we're talking about drums, we're talking about African heritage, man. You see, mambo ya wazungu wana drums, bro.
Do you know funny thing? I was watching that Muguna interview with
Sport FM.
Yeah, Sport FM. And then I remember he was asked about Tanzania. And you know, he played in Azam in Tanzania, so he was asked about Tanzanian football and everything. He actually mentioned that people in Tanzania don't watch European football.
They actually watch local
football.
Watch
local football. Like today, CG Manchester is playing against Liverpool.
Yeah.
You find people going to watch Azam playing, let's say JK Tanzania or anything, or even Prisons Tanzania.
Right.
Like they don't care about Europeans. They care about their own.
Yeah.
I feel like that's something we can also.
You know what? I'm one of those people who've really taken their time to get accustomed to like watching the local league and everything.
Yeah.
But it's really something personally I'm really looking forward like to going to stadiums,
fun.
like watching like more games and everything. It's really I'm relishing that thing.
It's
this
fun.
season especially.
Yeah, I promise you, it's fun.
Okay,
no. Unajua Mede Grace ile nini? Mede Grace question. Will you beat Gor Mahia FC?
Acha kwanza niangalie kamera. Acha niangalie kamera. To Aswani Asu. To Eric Njiru. Your 30th.
Pogba Bryant.
I am looking at all of them with full confidence going ahead into this match. Tutawapiga vibaya sana. You know, I remember game ya kwanza tulikuwa tunacheza na game ya kwanza Aswani said your game tukipiga Sofapaka itakuwa maajabu. We went ahead and we drew.
Yeah, I thought you would say
now
but you drew.
Tulidraw. Hata kama tumekula loss ya kwanza recently na Marashuga.
Yeah.
Unajua hiyo ni au tunajaribu kuokoa singi relegation. Makes sense. At least wape a ray of hope. Their first win this season. I mean guys, right. we have to give these guys motivation, you get. And you have to give them motivation by beating a bigger team. You get. So as ilikuwa tunajaribu kuangalia.
Have you seen Gor Mahia's form though so far?
Yeah, Gor Mahia proper. They are proper. Now that is a worthy opponent. You see? That is what I'm saying. Us as AFC Leopards, we are going to whoop Gor Mahia vibaya sana.
You're saying it with chest, bro.
I'm saying it with chest and I'm saying it again. Hata kama niko na najua impire itaniharibia urafiki. I have a couple of friends pale Gor Mahia.
Right.
But bro mnapigwa. Mimi si wadanganyi mnapigwa. So yes man.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, we wait.
Yep.
We wait.
Yeah.
We wait for okay.
Sorry, you wait for?
For the day, 30th.
CFC
30th.
beating,
Yeah, of course.
Beating.
The biggest game of that weekend.
We'll be there.
Yeah,
I'll tag you along. I must be seated with you.
Itakuwa Nairobi, eh?
Yeah, itakuwa Kasarani.
I will be there.
Either Kasarani or Nyayo.
Na drum. Mtanienda na drum. I promise you. Ikiweza I'll buy a leopard skin.
Yeah.
I'll come with you to that game.
Yeah.
And I'm not even capping. Anyway, guys, we move on. Tutoke Kenyan, the Kenyan scene. Tunaingia Africa.
Thank you, spared my team, man.
For today.
Thank you for sparing me. Yeah, but we're coming. And I love the
Next
fact
week unarudi ujue.
I love the fact that
It's ruling you out.
Exactly, your guys are ruling us out. It's not only you. So many people are actually ruling us out. And thank you. I like it. I'll remind you at the end of the season.
You know what? Hata too happy. Explain. We are ruling you out.
Yeah, we're coming.
Uh-huh.
The only team that I'm kind of scared of, the only team that I feel like will give us competition in winning the league
is FC Leopards.
Oh my God. Definitely Gor Mahia, not you guys.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, I know we lost to them the previous weekend, and it was tough. Mm-hmm. It was a tough pill to swallow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that's not a team to beat us. The last time they beat us was 2023, so we've been like owning them and stuff. So that was tough. But I feel like we have a new manager. Mm-hmm. We have a couple of new players. Like the squad was reshuffled and stuff, especially our attack. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So they're taking time to gel, and once they gel, trust you me, it's over for you guys.
Sir.
Yeah, just know that. But I'm not ruling out my team.
Umebea with
Nah, fair enough.
I have told you.
I know Mamba is going to make this real for fun and he'll post it at the end of the year.
Actually,
we
blinked in a Mamba on Sunday and they took us to Muranga. I think I'll drink some couple of Tuskers.
Anyway, moving on swiftly.
Yeah, for sure.
Tunatoka Kenyan scene, we are going to the African scene right now. Now, as we all know, Nigeria is facing Gabon tomorrow. Mm-hmm. But hii episode itakuwa imereleasiwa.
Okay.
There have been a couple of issues with Nigeria. Sijui kama mona hizo stories.
Yeah.
They have been taken to a hotel pali na kasijui aje. Lotan mentioned it jana ama ni leo asubuhi. Akisema hizo hoteli zinaka nyumba za ngara. You know that's that's diabolical, man. Kitu ya pili, they are having an issue with paying players.
Yeah.
Pali imefika guys. Mnaonaje? History ya kulipa players before they ingia kwa national matches. We are talking about players who are playing in the EPL. We are talking about tunaongea Fulham, Iwobi. Kuna player mwingine, we are talking about Galatasaray.
Yeah.
Osimhen. we're talking about who else?
Ademola Lookman, Atlanta.
Yeah, and we're also talking about this guy, this goalkeeper from E-team. I need to... You know what? Nikikumbuka jina yake ndawaambia. But going ahead, we are taking players from leagues zao za top flight football. Tunawaleta kucheza nationally. Alafu hizi saga zina happen. What do you think about that, man?
I think, first of all, it's embarrassing for a Nigerian to be sleeping in such a hotel when we have Nigerians in Nairobi all the way up in Kilimani pouring up drinks and everything, first of all.
Hey,
let's get that out of the way.
Let's get that out of the way. Wow. I thought it will come out in a calmer tone. But now, Nigerians in Kilimani.
Bro. Let's talk about it because
fine.
Nigerians give us hell when they come here and, they talk about, they're taking our girls here and everything.
Man,
like, standards and everything. But when it comes to their national team that they are so proud about, the Super Eagles and everything, now we should sympathize with them for suddenly now they are taking their team to a shanty-looking place. Absolutely not. We have to call out these Nigerians as the entire Nigerian team. As the entire team. Because you can't be setting standards for people out here in the world, doing all these things. But then when it comes to your team, these are the things that we are seeing.
Damn,
what is happening? You
can prepare. You can prepare.
Guys, I promise. See mimi nimeongea. It's this guy who's spoken, not me.
Yeah, man. But look, it's bad because we usually have this thing of Africa is almost like a country. Like Africa is also the same problems we have in Kenya. Nigerians have, South Africans basically have, and all this other man, right?
Yeah, man.
So the fact that the captain has to put out a statement that finally we have resolved this whole thing, and we will be on the pitch, we'll be playing. It doesn't look good on the federation, and for a team whose main aim is to be in the World Cup next year.
That's their stage.
That is bad because we know what it takes for a team to be in a World Cup. And for Nigeria, the history they have, all those games they've had, even playing Argentina all those years and everything, like it's a lot of history. There's something that I say you have to safeguard certain history, and you can't be putting yourself in certain conversations where I believe you're past. Maybe if another country that's just about to make such a tournament maybe can have such problems, but not a Nigerian Super Eagles team which has won so much, has been in I don't know how many World Cups so far. So,
but a couple of them.
Yeah, doesn't look good.
But on the positive side, man.
What's the positive side?
This lot are patriotic. Wanakuja wanacheza, unatoka Fulham bro, unatoka Galatasaray. You just come to play for your national team.
Fair enough.
That's patriotic.
This is every kid's dream, to be in the World Cup.
Yeah. Okay.
We're talking about the World Cup.
In my head, I was thinking about AFCON. I wasn't even thinking about World Cup.
The World Cup.
Yeah, it's the World Cup.
This is the World Cup we're talking about. The biggest football stage in the world.
Yeah.
Oh my, everybody dreams of that. I never dreamt of being in the World Cup.
I was saying Kenya to Africa, bro. 2035, we will be there, I promise.
So, I feel like there are things you can overlook and be like, you play your games, make sure you're in the stage, and then now when you're in the World Cup, if you've not been paid all those wages and everything, be like, no, you know what? We're not playing.
For sure.
An embarrassment to the federation.
They'll have to do everything to have you guys paid, and you'll play. But boycotting the training, a few days to the match, that's
crazy.
I think the players themselves should have seen this coming as well, because have they not seen this thing before? Like
honestly, you're carrying every citizen's dream on your backs, and then you just go on and boycott. So, I know, yes, it's I'll definitely call out the federation, like that's Nigeria.
So what you guys are trying to say right now is the Kenyan Federation is better than the Nigerian Federation, yeah?
Absolutely not. No one said that.
We didn't say that, but
guys, mi natafuta all the smoke. Nataka kuona Kenya versus Nigeria. Sijui mbona hamni back, man. But anyway, hii ilikuwa na light note. You're sure we'll smoke them? Jonito alisema hapa we can smoke Spain. Kenya versus Spain.
Don't know me smoke signals.
Okay, Sergio Ramos fungua translations utasikia kenye Sharps amesema man.
Nyash naye akasema Nairobi United itasmoke Wydad Casablanca.
Bro, tunaweza wafinya. Tunaweza finywa bro.
You know that Wydad is also my international team.
Is it?
Yeah.
I saw this guy supports Wydad a lot.
I'm actually thankful to Nairobi United. They brought me Wydad in the
so
country.
I
don't have to go to Morocco.
Yeah. Awesome.
Sasa tunangoja kuna Thembin Kosi Loch. Hello. South African by then. Yeah. Anyway, guys, cheki the new CEO. Sorry, patron Wagor. On a light note, former CS Eliud Owalo is a new club patron. Anachukua city ya Raila. That is on a light note. Moving on swiftly. Let's address the lion in the room, yeah. Mamba, time yako ya kushine imefika.
No. Me, I just want to know what's the job of a patron? Like, we are not moving on swiftly.
Okay.
What's the job of a patron?
Wait,
Kenya Police has a patron?
Of course we do.
Am I Inspector of Police of General? Inspector General of Police.
Very enough.
No, I just... No.
Mimi najua tuko na chairman, bro.
Wait a minute. Does Arsenal have a patron?
Arsenal, I don't think so, no.
Does Man United have a patron?
No.
Yeah, so I just want to know what's the purpose of a patron.
I have no idea to be honest. I think to something.
Nairobi United have Sakaja as their patron.
Oh yeah.
Maybe because he's the owner.
Nah.
But Owalo is the deputy patron, the one that has been like now put up to the Nini. And if you saw the Gor Mahia signings and everything, he like really played a very key role.
So what's the job of a patron?
I also want to know the role of a patron. I have no idea, to be honest. Mi najua tu, long story short man, mi nasema tu hiyo ni jina. Ni kama patron wale wa Rotary Club or something.
No, here's the thing. Yeah, Rotary Club.
Yeah.
That's a community club. You get, like, that's, I don't know, like whatever Rotary Club stands for, their patron helps them stand for it. Gor Mahia is a football club. It should be standing for football. No?
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure they're not going to take someone, let's say now Black Mamba, from the Maasai community to be their patron. This is just like tribalism.
Yeah.
Like, what's it called? Yeah, it's just tribalism coerced as something else.
Okay.
Or being sugar-coated as something else.
So do you think after...
I because if you ask me the importance of a patron to Gor Mahia club, nothing.
So I have a question. Do you think after Rao's death, venye ametoka kwa hiyo cheo ya patron, do you think hiyo jina ingefriziwa?
I mean...
Just like the way number 20 ya Diogo Jota imefanywa.
First of all, why was Rao the patron?
Like, why is patron in the first place?
Okay.
That's
why?
the question.
Is it just because he's a political figure? Is it just because he's a leader of their community politically? You get?
Yeah,
like,
I get.
What economic value or what does he stand for as a patron?
Okay.
You get? Like, to me, a chairman is someone who should be there. But a patron, bigger.
So Goro wako na patron na wako na chairman?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think they have a director also.
Okay. According to I just googled.
ChatGPT.
Oh my.
Australia haina aibu bro.
A football patron acts as a ceremonial head, a number one supporter, and a strategic influencer who provides a vision, credibility, and guidance to a club. Key roles include championing the club's interest, mobilizing financial and other resources, building community and sponsor relationships, and advocating for professional governance and long-term sustainability. While sometimes in an executive role, a proactive patron can be heavily involved in major club initiatives from infrastructure projects to community outreach.
So here's the thing. In the, I think, 40 years or 50 years that Rao was the patron, what exactly did he do? Okay, infrastructure. Gor Mahia doesn't even have a stadium, bro.
Facts,
you get?
Sure.
Listen, I mean, if you're a patron, if you're going to, what's it called, champion for this patron thing in football clubs in Kenya, have something to show for it. Like, have developments to show for it. You're just not going to stand there for ceremonial purposes to have Odinga Cup in cost. Nigga. No. Listen, fucking hell. What?
Speak, man. Man is on smoke.
But
So mkwawili.
But
you guys are on smoke,
yeah,
man.
but that's
that's fact. That's fact.
This is it. This
Bro,
is it.
spitting.
I'm not gonna be a champion for someone to be a patron just because he's a leader of a political group.
Yeah,
or he's
man.
a leader of a political segment. No, I want you to be a patron. Be a patron because you're an unbound supporter. Okay. Just as I said, they're not gonna choose me, even if I'm not supporting Gor Mahia. So, but let's say I was supporting Gor Mahia. They are not going to choose me and I'm one supporter because I come from a different community from theirs. You get?
Yeah, man.
The moment I see they choose someone from a different community from whatever Gor Mahia stands for, I will be for it. And I want to see development from that patronage. But you're not going to sit there. Listen, Gor Mahia players, sometime back, they didn't have sponsorship when Tuzo left.
Yeah.
Before Sport Pesa came. Yes?
Yeah,
Their
for
players
sure.
were going unpaid. Raul, I think, was the prime minister then. Was he paying their salaries?
Never.
Not really.
Was he championing for them to have sponsors? No. He was just seated right there in Langata. You
Absolutely.
get? So what's your purpose as a patron? You get? Me, if they listen to me, they should abolish this patronship thing and move forward as chairmen. You
Yeah.
get? Yeah.
Okay, cool, interesting. Watu wa Gor mmesikia. Mmesikia hope mmesikia.
Me, I said nothing.
No, man, I
I
agree.
just said
Mamba,
from
I agree with Mamba, to be
But
honest.
honestly,
This guy was
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Asema akusema kitu. He was there. He witnessed everything. Kulikuwa na kitu umesema, ulikuwa unasema.
Sisemi, but mimi nasema tu, I remember the last your moments za Raila za mwisho. Yeah, the last time before he went to India, he gave some cash to Gor Mahia, some couple of millions before leaving. I don't know what for, but of course he's a patron and he has to be there as a financial aid and something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he did that, and that's the last thing I remember about him being a patron and stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move forward.
Right.
Let's address the lion in the room. Okay, not me literally, man. Not me, but anyway.
Yes, amerarua shati from the back.
last week, but one, Jonito and I and a couple of other guys tulikuwa na a heated topic, a heated conversation. Right now, your team is the Vinicius Junior of wingers. What do I mean by this? You guys go unspoken. Like, you guys are a business team.
You're talking about Chelsea?
Yeah, I'm talking about Chelsea.
Okay.
You guys are a business team. That's why I'm saying it's the Vinicius Junior of wingers. Because right now, Vini is asking for, like, equal pay to Kylian Mbappe.
So
he's been complaining.
So how are we?
We are talking about you saying that you needed more centre backs.
Oh, okay. Oh,
yes.
I'll just wait for you to land.
This was Mamba's point.
I'll wait for you to land and then I will speak.
This was Mamba's point that he was supposed to land.
Okay.
So I'm just bringing it out because Mamba was the one who was having beef with you. And again, I was about to second him of what he was supposed to say.
Okay.
Mamba.
All right. Before even okay, Mamba, go.
No, Kiragu has just landed like
like
Kobe Bryant.
That was a false landing. Like I was waiting. Where is this playing? Is it?
It was Mamba's point.
Is there turbulence? What's happening?
It was Mamba's point. I was just like curtain raising this situation.
You've not
I was curtain raising this situation. I wasn't landing.
You're back in the cockpit now.
Yeah.
Land the plane.
I was curtain raising this situation.
Land the plane.
So here's the thing.
Yeah.
Chelsea, how much has Chelsea spent in the last 2 years?
Fair amount.
A fair amount.
Yeah.
Close to like a 3-year Kenyan budget.
A 3-year Kenyan budget is diabolical. But anyway.
Like, a 3-year Kenyan budget.
Yeah.
In US dollars. So here's the thing.
Yeah.
And you still, okay, are you guys in the title race?
We are in the title
Why
race.
aren't you top of the league? Having spent that much amount of money, more than Arsenal, Liverpool, and City combined.
Okay.
Wait, what's number 3?
Wait.
Who's number 3?
I want to confirm right now.
Is it Sunderland?
No, Sunderland is 4.
No, we are number 3. Actually.
Oh, you are number 3.
Yeah,
okay.
City is
so
2.
City is 2. Okay.
Yeah, City is 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many points do you have?
We have 20 points.
What?
20 points.
20 points.
Yeah.
Sunderland?
19.
19.
Yeah.
So you're 1 point above Sunderland, who are just from relegation, having spent almost 3 times their budget.
Who are also above a team that has spent $500 million, which
What
is
team
not being
is that?
talked about.
United?
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Yeah. Now, anyway, this plane has faced so much turbulence. So let me just take over.
Listen, I was asking you a question. Like, why are you guys not top of the table?
Okay, is that the question?
Yeah.
Is like this whole plane has that one particular question that I'm
It has
supposed to
two
address.
questions.
Okay, right.
Why? Okay, the first question is, why are you not top of the table?
Okay.
The second question is,
Yes.
are you in the title race?
Okay, first of all, I answered the second question. Are we in the title race? Yes. Why are we not top of the table? Is because there's another team on top of the table. We can't be top of the table, both of us, which is your team, which is Arsenal. Now,
okay, wait a minute. Before you land,
point.
why is Arsenal top of the table? Because they have performed exemplarily well. Yeah.
Yeah,
So why hasn't your team, having had that much financial spending, not performed exemplarily well?
This nigga wants to smoke, man.
Now,
This nigga wants all the smoke.
which is good. At least he's had better learning skills than you. To be very
Wow.
fair. To be very fair.
You know what?
So now, Chelsea has been an interesting topic this international break, and
Over the past 2 weeks.
I actually don't understand why, because we weren't talking about Chelsea for a minute.
At least
Up
United
until-
can breathe. At least United can breathe.
I know, right?
This is what I said last week.
Up until a few weeks, right?
Yeah.
So Mamba is bringing up a point
Yeah.
where, okay, we've spent money and we are not where we are supposed to be, and we are still asking to spend more money to bring more players, which is a very big point, and everyone is calling out Chelsea because we keep on doing this. And you've also brought up a point where you say
You guys need more.
we are the Vinicius Junior of, which I don't think makes sense, but I think I get your point. Where you mean we are a business club?
Yes.
Right. Okay. Where do I start? Let me start with your point.
Okay.
Because I think it now leads us to this other point.
Yeah, man.
Now we all remember when we were sanctioned as a club, as Chelsea Football Club. The English government, the UK government, sanctioned Chelsea Football Club, and that's why because we were owned by Roman Abramovich, who was a Russian oligarch, and they were sanctioning all Russian oligarchs in the country. Now,
Cartels.
now the thing is, if okay, let me just breathe. Let me just breathe when you mention certain things, because if I start talking about UAE cartels here, it's not going to be nice. Now, we were sanctioned, right? So the place where we were as a club,
man,
extremely bad, and unfortunately for Roman, who was very instrumental to UK citizens, helping them during COVID, giving Stamford Bridge as a place where the NHS, that's the National Health Service in the UK, can come treat people. The hotel was open for guys. Like, there was so much hospitality there. But the parliament decided we are going to sanction this guy regardless. He is one of them. He's close to the Russian president, so prime minister. Now, at that point, we were facing administration. Like, seriously, we were facing administration, and administration means your club goes down, I think, like maybe 2-3 tiers down if you don't find a solution.
Was it the same situation come at the Man City one?
Nah, not really.
Okay.
Nah, not really. Way worse.
Oh, okay.
Way worse. Okay. Right? Because now we have a situation where this guy has to sell the club in a period of less than 6 months. Sell the club, funds have to be transferred within that period. If everything is not done within that period of time, then we don't have Chelsea Football Club. Okay. But then, luckily, by the grace of God, we actually made it. And now we got the American owners in. Now, when these American owners came in, one thing was for sure, especially now looking at you guys, we are going to have a different model, because every American owned club in the league or worldwide, you've seen, business is the first order of the day.
For sure.
Yeah.
Before the football, you have to make sure the business is good.
Yeah.
Now, Roman, we give him compliments and everything, but he was a very bad businessman when he came to Chelsea. He ran it very badly. The books were all over the place, and these guys came and realized it's a mess. We need to sort this whole thing out. Now, how we did it initially was very haphazard. We can't run away from that. We signed Koulibaly, we signed Sterling, we signed Fofana, we signed so many people. We spent 300 million in two windows. That's summer and the January window, which was very haphazard, because Todd Bowley was the sporting director at the time. But then now we got a structure in summer, that summer, where now we got sporting directors, and now we were like, you know what, we don't like this model anymore. Let's get football people who know this whole thing, and then let's try change it. We continue to spend money because now they've there are mistakes which were made trying to make up for mistakes that were made during the Abramovich era. We ended up spending even more money to make up for these mistakes that were made by the same owners. So we spent even more money. Now we got to the 1 billion. We got to the 1 billion area, which had never been heard of in like 2-3 windows ever in the Premier League before.
Yeah.
So from let's say that summer, there was a bit of light because we got a Cole Palmer, we got I think Romeo Lavia, we also got him that particular window. We got.
Listen, don't forget to also mention the flops like Mudryk.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nkunku.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. We made a lot of signings. We made a ton of mistakes in of course Mudryk. I think I thought Mudryk was good, but he hasn't been a success, has he? And so many of them have not been the best, right? That I don't even shy away from. But the thing about these owners is they are willing to make sure that this club does everything possible. You have to try everything out until something doesn't work out. If it doesn't work out, fine, we leave it, because they have the watches to go with it. They have the funds to go with it. I mean, Todd Bowley and whoever, Mark Walters are backed by Clear Lake Capital. Clear Lake Capital is headed by Begdad Ekbali. Clear Lake Capital is a whole fund, like it's a bank. It bankrolls institutions, companies, and everything, right? So they have the amenities to do that. So we keep making mistakes in the players we sign because, first of all, after now that summer, they put a model where we are not going to sign anyone below the age of 25. And that was said. It was said, this is a youth project. It's a young, we are going to bring the best young players in the world, and then we are going to make them, bring a manager who can actually bring the best out of them. It has been a long journey so far, I will say.
Yeah.
Because it's been, 2 years since now that particular, project of young players now has started at Chelsea. We've seen what it can do because we've won the Club World Cup. Rate it or not, it's a trophy. It's a big trophy.
For sure.
Recognized, right? I don't rate the Conference League, but we won it anyway. So we can see where it's headed, and we can see the type of model that it is. Now, when you look at teams like PSG, for example, PSG had the same sort of mindset where let's bring in some of also like the top prospects, right? And then that was after they tried, let's sign Mbappe, let's sign Neymar, let's sign all these stars. And then that didn't work out. So they went back to the project where let's sign young players. So now that's what we have at Chelsea right now. And that's where we find ourselves in those couple of years later, maybe 2 billion or something spent. And now, which is a very big, we as Chelsea fans, we always have to go on any space and first of all defend the spending. First of all, you have to do it because we understand why we do it, but what we don't defend as a fan base, as a Chelsea fan base, is how we spend this money. Because I'll not come here and tell you, Kiragu, that I was absolutely elated that we signed Garnacho from Man United after signing Jamie Gittens, who's unproven, right? When you have someone like a Semenyo, who during that summer you could have gotten him for 60 million, and he's just maybe clocking 25 and fits your project. One player I absolutely loved that we signed was Pedro Neto. I was like, this is the kind of signing we need to be doing, because when you look at him in the Premier League, he's done something for Wolves. He's faced a couple of injuries during that period, but when you look at the player, you know what to expect from the player. But for most of the players that come into this team, most of them are untried, they are unproven, and they have to come and prove themselves at Chelsea. Now, you have to defend the club for most parts, but there are certain players, there are certain things that you, of course, will call out within your club, which is one of those things where we spend sometimes unnecessarily on players that we don't necessarily need.
Just like the previous season.
Yeah, just like the previous season and the season before that, right? So fundamentally, there's something wrong within that, and we don't even shy away from actually saying that there's something wrong. You'll defend it, but in the long run, you'll say that there's actually a problem. Now, let's now talk about Chelsea now as a whole, now as a team. Now we've got
from
that
the
out
management.
of the way, management and everything. Now let's come to what's on the pitch, what we are doing. Now I think we have an incredible manager in Maresca.
No, continue.
We have an incredible manager in Maresca who's who's really steadied the ship at Chelsea. If we are being honest.
To be
if you're being honest, he's really calm and set his tactics, and he said, this is my way of playing, and this is how I expect my players in this position, I have players in certain positions, and this is how I expect them to be playing. Now, we came into this season knowing that we are going to be one of the biggest challenges to Arsenal. But just before that first game, we lost one of the most key parts of that back line, Levi Colwill.
Yeah.
We lost Levi Colwill, and that is what prompted that comment of saying, we need another centre-back.
Yeah.
That is what prompted that. Now, of course, the thing everyone will go to is, don't you have Badiashile? Don't you have Achimpong? Don't you have Disasi? Don't you have Chaloba? Don't you have Fofana? Don't you have all these people? That is all right. But I want you to imagine a situation where, let's say Arsenal didn't sign a Mosquera last summer, and then they lose someone like a Gabriel, they lose someone like a Saliba.
Yeah.
You saw what happened last season when Gabriel went out during that period, towards the end of last season.
Yeah, that season,
yes,
Saliba went out,
and how that affected them.
Yeah.
You know, when you have a system where you guys are playing from the back and one of those defenders has to touch the ball more than even a midfielder, you know how important that defender is going to be to your team. And Levi Colwill was that guy for us. Playing from the back, he was absolutely instrumental. So when he went out, of course, the first thing that Maresca said is, I need another centre-back. But what did the club do? The club said, you need to work with what you have. They said they're not going to sign another centre-back, which was fine. But you have to move on from it. This season, I'm actually not dwelling on the fact that we don't have Levi Colwill.
Yeah.
We've you move on with it.
You guys are stuck.
You move on with it and you just get the game going. I said that, and that was something that I said and I wanted, but you don't always get what you want in life at the end of the day.
For sure.
But at this point in time, I can say we've been an interesting team this season. We have one of the best attacks in the team, but our defense is a bit wanting. And that is because we don't have a said partnership in two defenders who absolutely are starters for us. We've tried the combination of Tosin and Fofana. We've tried Tosin and Chaloba. We've tried Achimpong and Tosin. We've tried Tosin and Achimpong. Like, so many combinations we've tried. I think we've made the most changes in the league so far for any other team so far, right?
Yeah.
And that should tell you something. And if you look at the changes mostly happen in the back line, and you know, for you to be a top team like Man United right now, one of the things I believe is your base that is making you get results is because now you have Luke Shaw, you have Matthias De Ligt, and you have Harry Maguire in that back line. That is some, and you have now Sen Lam, who's, once he's back there, you have at least a base where now you can build from. We haven't found that base yet. Wesley Fofana has just come back.
Let me cut you short.
Right.
Last season, this will be a totally different conversation. I can't believe a Chelsea fan is actually...
You know the thing about me is, I will watch United objectively.
Correct.
I will banter Man U, but when it comes to talking about your football, I will talk about you objectively. The same about Arsenal.
For sure.
I'll make sure I'll be objective about every team, and that's one thing I've noticed, especially for De Ligt, is having a great season so far.
For sure.
Having a very
Some people are saying
so
he's
far.
entering his prime right now.
He actually said it himself.
I feel like that is not his prime.
He said it.
He's still too young.
No, I'm saying he entering his prime.
He's entering
his prime.
Most defenders usually get to their prime in 25.
Yeah, 25,
actually 30.
Rudiger got into his prime at 28.
28,
yeah,
yes,
exactly.
28.
Yeah.
Right. So now the thing is now, which I can compare like to you guys. Now we are just having Wesley Fofana back. Now Wesley Fofana is a very divisive character in the Chelsea fan base. Why? Because he is never fit. And for a player who's not fit, and you know the kind of potential that guy has, everyone is going to be like, should we sell him? Should we not sell him?
Yeah.
Because now we all felt if it doesn't work out for Fofana this season, he's absolutely going to go. Then he didn't help himself last season by saying, yeah, I'm a Marseille boy. I would absolutely love to go back to Marseille. You know, when players say stuff like that, you know,
you absolutely have to sell the boy.
Now, you're very disappointed because the first thing you should be thinking about is Chelsea and that badge on your chest, bro.
Yeah.
So Wesley Fofana now is building his fitness back, and I think that's huge news for us because the last couple of games where he's been starting, at least we've seen stability when he's been there. and Chalobah is a good defender, but he has to have a better defender alongside him.
I feel Chalobah has his moments when he has a better defender alongside him. For example, when we see this combination, Chalobah versus
Tosin.
Not Tosin, Colwill. Chalobah Colwill is a deadly combination.
Exactly. Like when Chalobah was in Crystal Palace. You remember?
Yeah.
Matt Gehi.
Exactly.
That's a proper
He was a
combination.
beast.
Yes.
Chalobah is one of those players that needs unachiki venye unaweza kuwa na mdem umpe words of affirmation. Chalobah is that guy. He needs a defender at the side.
He always goes
He needs words of affirmation.
Yeah, baby,
Makes sense.
which is you remember the which game was it? I think it was the Sunderland game, the one that we lost 2-1. You remember when we conceded the second goal? We have Tosin. He's being held up. The striker is holding the ball against him. He's facing against the goal, but Tosin is not making that tackle, trying to get the ball. Now Chalobah doesn't know what to do because now Tosin also doesn't know what to do. So they wait up until another player comes, and then he squares the ball, and then it's 2-1, and then that's game set and match for Chelsea.
It's kind of giving Liverpool's Van Dijk Konate for some reason this season. For some reason.
It absolutely is. So there are now games like that where now you look at a centre-back partnership like that, which has costed us points in that game. Maybe a draw, because Sunderland have been a good team. You guys rinsed them, but to be very honest, Sunderland have really
This is Manchester United.
No, honestly, Sunderland have been good.
Sunderland have been good.
They have been good.
They've been a good team so far.
Honestly,
I didn't expect them to perform that well up to now.
For sure.
Exactly. Considering how the teams from the championship have been performing previously.
So
I expected maybe top 10, but top 4, top 5.
That's
last week when Nyash was predicting these weekend games, he said something interesting about Sunderland. He said that it is going to be very difficult for Sunderland to score an open play goal.
Wow.
And do you know what?
He said that.
He said that live. Mamba, you were there.
Yeah.
I think we can get those receipts. And he looked straight in our eyes. Akatuambia.
And said,
good luck to Sunderland because they won't score any open play. Do you know what? Karma. God did. 2 goals by open play. Was it?
Yeah, it was.
2 goals.
It was 2 goals.
So I think Sunderland might have given us a
blueprint.
No, listen.
Actually, that second goal.
No.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's a big goal.
It was a proper goal.
Wow, that was.
Listen. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Some days.
I forgot you're an Arsenal lad.
Listen. I am really comfortable with whatever we got from the Sunderland game. You guys were beaten by Sunderland, no?
Yeah,
that's what I said.
Oh,
yeah, he said.
2-1. So listen.
We won.
We won.
No, you are on Sunderland's level, bro.
So that means you guys aren't?
No, we aren't. So listen, when you are number 7.
Yeah.
Exactly, bro.
8 points to Nafika.
I mean, look. I'm first, he's third, Sunderland is fourth. Nigga. We are top cream, bro. Listen, so wait. I'm really
Sour.
I'm really comfortable with whatever we got from the Sunderland game. Because I mean, this is football. And it's very hard for a team to go. Right now we're in 2025. The football levels in 2025 are very crazy. Relax. Let me learn.
Sour.
The football levels in 2025 are crazy. It's very hard for a team right now to go unbeaten in the Premier League. Okay, you can go to the other farmers' leagues and do that. But it's very hard for the team to go right now in the Premier League unbeaten.
Before you continue, you said that you guys were going to go unbeaten till January. And you said...
But we've not been beaten. Have we been beaten? No, we just got a draw.
Okay, sawa.
So listen...
Mimi nachukulia kama kichapo because that open play goal was something different.
Listen, let me learn. So we got a draw. Most days we win. Rarely do we lose and rarely do we draw. So we take the point. We get up strong. We take it as a loss. And we come back stronger, bro. You get... This is football. I mean, you look behind, you see Man City and Chelsea catching up, and you're like, no, we have to go forward. You get? So we slacked. Our team slacked. I remember when you consider that first goal, they scored first, When you consider that first goal, it was a heartbreak. I felt it had gone through my heart, bro, because I didn't even want a shot on target. And this at the class levels that we have as Arsenal right now. Previously, we were being battered by these guys like 6-2. Arsene Wenger played his 1,000 game against you, yeah? Yeah, and they beat us 6-2.
It was 6-0, I'm sure.
You see,
It was
Man
6-0,
City,
I'm sure.
Let's confirm.
Man City were battering us like 4 something. You guys in 2011 were beating us 8-2. You get so you get like we've come a long way. Such that right now us conceding a shot on target is really bad. But listen, we take the draw, we move forward. Next we have like 2 London derbies, Chelsea and Tottenham.
Yeah.
I mean they will know how much a Heart Lion roars. You get.
Now, my take for those two.
No. So you guys are pretending I've just not issued a threat to Chelsea and Tottenham.
That's what I want to say. That's what I want to address. My take about those 2 derbies, it's not going to be easy for Arsenal. That's all I can say.
But against
listen.
Against Tottenham, it's going to be easy.
Listen, let me tell you something. Arsenal doesn't do it because it's easy, but we do it regardless, bro.
Oh my.
Okay, fair enough. I'm addressing Mamba directly. The 30th of November is when that Chelsea game is happening, right?
The second biggest game in the world, by the way.
First of all, our form coming into this game is abysmal. Is abysmal. We haven't won against Arsenal, especially at the Bridge, in like 2 years now. They've beaten, they've battered us, they've bruised us every chance they've got. But
Havertz is going
kudos to Arsenal, by the way, just saying.
no, absolutely, and I'm not taking anything away from them.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that's testament to how bad we've been during that period, and how Arsenal have actually now taken the upper hand during in this tie. But this is a different.
Wait.
This is a different team.
2021-2022 season, you're sure you've not beaten Arsenal at all?
Arsenal have beaten. These guys have taken us the cleaners for a minute.
Nah, I feel like that season you had a win.
Against Arsenal.
I feel so.
No. I think
21-22.
No. 21-22 is when we won the FA Cup. Or what? No.
Chelsea na Cup lini?
Which cup?
I mean, sorry, the Prem.
League.
Hey, it's been
The
7
Prem.
years now, bro.
7 years.
Bro, the last time they won the Prem was Conte, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Champions League. Sorry.
Champions League
21.
2021.
I feel like that season waliwapiga.
No, Champions League.
I feel like
kinda
this season
different.
Yeah. Maybe, but my point is actually, these guys, Havertz came back at the Bridge, and he absolutely rattled that fan base. He rattled us. So like he celebrated that goal, bro. Like it's more than just now Chelsea Arsenal right now, because now these guys have become, they are talking about their London is red mostly because they've been consistent in the league, maybe not winning anything during that period, and we've been winning stuff. But when people make noise, you have to listen at the end of the day.
Yeah, for sure.
And our league form against them is not good, and especially at the Bridge. This game will be at Stamford Bridge. Right?
Yes.
So there's so much at stake, because now we have a chance, if we beat Burnley in the game before, to be 3 games off them. Right?
Yes.
If we beat Arsenal that day, we could be above them in the league for, I don't know how long we've been waiting to say that. And I feel we are more competitive this season. Now, Cole Palmer will be back, I think, for the Barcelona game. I think he might sit out the Burnley game.
28th, 29th, 30th, yeah?
Yeah, he might sit out the Burnley game. Then we have Barcelona in midweek. And then now we play Arsenal. Personally, Barcelona is a team that I hate. When you hate a team, when you don't like a team, when you don't like seeing them. You know how you guys don't like seeing Liverpool?
Yeah,
That's exactly how I feel about Barcelona. Like, I don't like seeing them. But when it comes to the league now with Arsenal, at the point in time where we are going to play them, I feel it's not the perfect time, but it's also not the worst time to play them, because it's going to be us now, guys, testing ourselves now. These are the title favorites. So far, I didn't have them as my title favorites, but I think they are a very strong side. Their defense is good. I think...
Who did you have as your title favorite?
Initially, I had Liverpool. I think everyone
not
had
Chelsea?
Liverpool.
Everybody had
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Yeah.
Not Chelsea?
Nah.
Okay.
No. But you know what, Mamba?
After spending $1 billion, I thought...
but you know what, Mamba? I actually had us guys second and above you guys. Actually, I had you third initially. But I think, that defense has been, that defense, Calafiori, Timber,
Saliba
and Gabriel.
Yeah.
And of course, David Raya at the back has been a unit.
Yes, for sure.
Has been a unit. And I'm expecting us to give you guys a good test. I'm expecting Esteval to give you guys the first very good test of that wing.
It's okay.
Of that side.
And I really admire Shapiro's angle in all this, because he's come here and he's confused you guys with his big flamboyant polished English, which is okay.
I know you're triggered. We're not confused. You're triggered.
That is his strategy, and I admire you. I mean, Thika Road guys will never understand you. We are confusing them like that.
So here's the thing.
Mimi tuko triggered, but ni sawa.
Ndo mtu wa Man U.
Man U lazima itachapa ndani.
Tumtafutie wheelchair. So here's the thing. I really admire how he is saying that Chelsea will give us a test. But anyway, it's okay. Listen, as Arsenal, we have one home ground in London. The other stadiums are training grounds. So give us the test and we'll score 5 past 2, bro.
5. He said 5.
He said 5.
Wait, I think they're playing Bayern and
No.
they play
I want you. Listen.
I love this. I honestly love
My boy will be there.
So they're playing Bayern and then they play you guys.
I'm not saying 5 by chance. I'm just saying 5 because I know what my team is capable of. Because listen, when we played against City earlier on in the season, it was the 3rd game or 4th. They were really cagey against us. I never saw Pep pack a bus, but he packed a bus. Because he knows when you open up and try to give Arsenal a test, we will rip you apart.
Okay.
So listen, for Maresca, I hope Maresca listens to you. Give us that test.
Okay, now you know the thing is, and I'll say this. The FIFA men's best coach, I think, was voted Luis Enrique, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it was.
We went to him. We went absolutely when he was at his peak of his powers. He's at the top of the mountain. You go to Mount Everest, and when you look up, you see Luis Enrique. That's where we met Luis Enrique at the time. But then, as Maresca, with that bald head, came and actually looked at him, and then he said, "You know what, bro? You need to come to my level, and I'll show you. I'll move to you. I'll touch you." We touched the best team. So
no, I have
best team in the league.
I have this thing on camera.
The second best team in the league, and the manager who's apparently should be the best manager so far, who's been the set piece FC, who's been the set piece FC. Yeah. Now wants now to create an aura where that you guys are so untouchable. We've seen through Sunderland how you guys. If you actually set your team up to attack these guys, if you're cagey against Arsenal, then you're going to have a long day. But you remember your game, the first game of the season, Arsenal.
Yes.
You guys were on these people. You were on them, and you gave them a run for their money.
We played better. We played better.
You have one of the best attacks.
What did that give them? It gave you 3 points? Who went away with 3 points?
But Multufil.
Look at me when you say
Multufil.
Look at me, I'm the captain now. So here's the thing. I have Shapiro on camera saying, 1, they are not the best team. When they played PSG, they were not the best team, but they were the best team on that day.
Yeah.
That day. So listen, if on that day you show up, cool. But if you show up mediocre, like you showed up against these guys, bro, you're gonna wipe the floor with your ass.
30th November, then we'll see.
Chat.
Make sure 30th November amekuja.
We will
after
be
your
there.
game.
Atakuja, I promise. Chat. Hapa hivi tumeongea sana. Not a single career. What is it called? Not a single slander talk. Not any single slander talk from anybody about Manchester United.
We're breathing.
This tells you that Manchester United, there's levels to this shit. So, anyway, nimona Madam Producer amesema.
Listen. Me and Shapiro can't talk about Man United because, listen, do you go around talking about your shit?
We're not shit, and you know it. We are not.
No, when you go to the washroom and crap, do you talk about it?
Bro, this season, nezongelea mafi yangu mbaya. I swear. Anyway. Mi nezongelea hii mafi, but anyway. Madam Producer amesema to wrap up.
Yep.
I think it's time. Guys, I think imekuwa tu Chelsea Arsenal. Imekuwa tu Chelsea Arsenal. That's it, folks.
At least we breathe Man United. United. And we're announcing to the world that we're back.
Yes.
Yeah, so
like mgongo. Yeah.
Sasa uko na nini kwa mgongo?
acha niwaambie ndawasumbua but anyway, cheers guys, it's been real, it's a wrap, it's been Shapiru, it's been Yassin and Mamba. Cheers man.
Out.